lot of court shows on TV now, and we decided to do our own. These are actual letters. If you have a letter, you have a case you want us to try right here on Judge Joyner, all you have to do is write us. Write to Judge Joyner. You can write us or fax us, and we'll pick the case and try it right here on the radio.
Order in the court. Order in the court.
Give me a ham and cheese on rice.
Order in the court.
Some hash browns and 2 eggs wide open.
Give me a chili dog walking.
Not that kind of order, fool.
Cheese fries.
Order. No more of those old jokes, please.
Thank you.
Order in the court.
Yes, bailiff.
We come before Judge Joyner. All who have a case before Judge Joyner, step before them. Actually, I got a letter, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'd like to read this.
All right, read the letter, bailiff.
Dear Judge Joyner.
Yes?
My boyfriend and I have been dating for about 8 months. Now, when we first met, he would take me out 3 or 4 times a week. We would go dancing to a nice restaurant or just stroll through the park.
Yeah, so far so good.
Now the fool only wants to come over to my house and watch television. I gotta beg him to take me out. He claims he's tired after working so hard, and now when he does go out, he wants to go out with his friends because he says he hardly gets to see him.
Yeah.
He says I'm the spoiled one and I should be happy.
Bailiff, just read the letter.
I am reading the letter, Your Honor. That he spends time with me. Now, don't get me wrong. He's a good, hard-working man with a couple of jobs. I'm just disappointed because we don't go out anymore. I think he's guilty of taking me for granted. Am I wrong? Signed, Misunderstood.
All right, and here to represent Misunderstood is attorney Myra J. And here to represent the hard-working man is attorney J. Anthony Brown. Myra J., your opening statement.
Okay, I would like to prove to the court, Judge Joyner, that this woman has been duped by this man. When he first wooed her 8 months ago, what did the letter say? He was taking her out 3, 4 times a week. They were dining, dancing, strolling through the park. Now that he has won her affections over to his side, he just want to lay his rusty butt up in her house. Talking about, baby,
Judge, I object to the amen of the bailiff.
Yeah, bailiff.
Yes, Your Honor?
You're just a bailiff.
You're just a bailiff.
I think the bailiff can get some of this if you want.
I object to the amen of the bailiff.
All right, Attorney Brown, you represent the hard-working man?
Yes.
And your statement is?
My statement is this. As being a hard-working man myself, the things that he did was to
Yes.
The things he did
I object
for her.
to him calling himself a hard-working man, Your Honor.
The man works 2 jobs. She said that the man worked 2 jobs.
Yeah, all right.
The things he did to woo her was to woo her. Nobody to woo her. Nobody can keep up that pace. Now it's time for him to take a break. It's been 8 months of dining and whining and dancing.
Lawyer,
the man
please.
Bailiff.
I object.
We get this.
I object.
Yes, Your Honor.
I would like a sidebar.
Sidebar. I'm thirsty.
Judge, I'd like y'all.
Y'all got some yak.
Okay.
Something.
All right. Anyway, back to what I was saying.
Back to it.
The man has worked hard.
He worked hard.
She worked real hard.
Yeah.
And she knows this. This is what he did to get her. Now he's trying to take a break to build their relationship, to spend some quality. I object.
What you do to get the woman is what you have to do to keep the woman, Your Honor.
Order. I think I've heard both sides to this.
Good.
All right.
And Judge Joyner is now going to rule.
Can we have another sidebar?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, thanks.
What you want?
You got some ice? Okay.
Yeah.
Gin and juice?
Girl,
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
girl, you can
All
speak
right.
up.
Anyway,
All right. And now for the ruling. I've gone through several cases here, and I've come up with the precedents here. The case of Mrs. Bo Jackson versus Bo Jackson.
all right.
Yeah. In this case,
Yes.
Bo Jackson. This man had 2 careers, doing football and baseball, working hard every day. Mrs. Jackson didn't say jack. She was proud that the man was working and happy that she saw him when she did.
Oh, please.
Oh, my goodness.
So because of the case of Mrs. Bo Jackson versus Bo Jackson, I rule in favor of the hard-working man.
All right.
And furthermore, Myra J., you can tell your client to make this man a bubble bath.
I object to the judge. I want another here. This is not fair.
Go on, Lawyer J.
And
Could I have the bailiff and her removed from the courtroom?
you can write the bailiff. You can write the bailiff for Judge Joyner.
I want a retry.
If you have a case that you want us to try here on Judge Joyner.
I demand an appeal.
Thank you.
But you're the bailiff. How you going to demand an appeal?
I want an appeal, too. And an order of fries.
Hey, kid.
Consider adoption.
Hey, I know you're enjoying the best of the time during the morning show because I can hear you laughing. Sybil and Jay will be back tomorrow because I'm on vacation all week. This is the hardest working man in radio, the fly jock, Tom Joyner. 7 minutes past the hour. Don't forget to listen to El Toque Latino, the Latin Touch with Jimmy Castro every Saturday from 5 to 7. Right here on 1400 The Touch. Music. Join the Gospel Cavalcade team every Sunday from 7 to 9 on 1400 The Touch. All right, y'all. Here he is. Like we always say, don't ask me, ask the white man. And here he is in our studios this morning. It's D. Good morning, D.
Good morning, Tom. How are you?
All right. And happy birthday, D.
Well, thank you very much. I'm now officially older than Elvis, and that's very cool. Because I took about as good a care of my body as he took care of his.
That's how white people judge their birthday.
Yeah.
Elvis.
I'm younger than Elvis. I'm older than Elvis.
That's right.
That's the way they do it. See,
And I'm richer than Elvis, or I got less money than Elvis.
See, they compare everything
More
else.
drugs than Elvis.
I hear them as cheap a white trash family as Elvis.
Everything's compared to Elvis.
That's right.
That's why we have this bit. It's called Don't Ask Me, Ask the White Man.
Oh, by the way, if somebody's going to be in L.A. this weekend, Bob Wise is going to be at the L.A. Cabaret in Encino on Friday and Saturday night. I'm going to go there and go watch him, so it's going to be a fun time.
That's your favorite comic.
Oh, he is my favorite comic. Oh, and last week in Peoria, some Bradley students came up, and they were saying that they were listening to the show, and they had a really good time, so it was a lot of fun, too.
Oh, cool.
From Bradley.
Bradley University.
They listen to the show.
They listened to the show in Peoria, Illinois.
The white man.
G. White Man.
All right. We like to start this bit off by asking, what's on the minds of white people?
You know, this is really a big topic. You see it at the magazines at the checkout counters about being abducted by aliens. Mm-hmm. This is something we're scared about. And see, you can tell you've been abducted by aliens if you wake up and everyone around you looks like Stephen Urkel. You have been abducted by aliens. Or if you wake up groggy wearing a T-shirt that says, my mind's been to Alpha Centauri, but all my body got was a scar and this lousy T-shirt. Or you can tell that you've been abducted by aliens if you find yourself wrapped up in aluminum foil and duct tape, and everybody else in the room is looking like Elmer Fudd. Be very quiet. Or you can tell you've been abducted by aliens if everyone calls you Earth Dog, and you're not even a surfer dude, man.
I think it's Paul Mooney who said, only white people see aliens.
There you go.
Well, you know, you got to have something to do on a long, cold night when you ain't getting no diggity.
All right, D, we have a letter here from Ruby Lee in Fort Worth, Texas. It says, Dear D. White Man, I enjoy watching decorating and home improvement type shows, but I've noticed that all of these TV shows are hosted by white people. Why are white people always fixing up other people's houses? When do they have time to fix up their own? Signed, Ruby Lee from Fort Worth.
Well, Ruby, you nailed me there. That's true. They are all hosted by white people. And if you notice, these TV people are also the same people that are the producers of the show. So, see, they got their jobs because they knew somebody. See, now, the African-American fix-it people, they're too busy fixing up the white people's home to have time on TV. See, they're clocking dollars now. What they got to do is get themselves an agent and then contact BET.
Good morning, you're on line with D. White Man. Who's that?
This is Mark from Sumter, South Carolina.
And what's your question, Mark?
Why is it that white couples, when they sit and ride in regular cars, they ride like regular people, but when they get in one of those pickups, the woman has to be right up under the white man?
Is that deep? I've seen it. Why?
Mark, it's real simple. Guy wears a cowboy hat, he has to have room for it on the seat, and he doesn't trust it in between them, so she's got to move over so he doesn't crush his resistor.
Like we always say, don't ask me.
Ask the white man.
See you later, D.
Bye, Tom. Bye, Sybil. Bye, Jay.
What, D?
The Tom Joyner Morning Show and The Touch all day on 1400 The Touch.
Residential company of the new Whitaker Center for the Science and Arts. Come out. Check us out. It's the Word Shop.
The Tom Joyner Morning Show and the best variety of hits and oldies. You know you can't go wrong with 1400 The Touch. It's the Tom Joyner Morning Show. 22 past the hour.
Sweetheart, I've been trying so hard to get over you. I simply can't. The love we shared.
Yard work instead of sex?
So you know it's true.
Yeah.
There are some men who prefer to do yard work than to have sex with their mates.
That's got to be bad.
That is.
That's some bad sex there.
Bad sex.
That's
in
some
a
bad
bad
Diggity.
household.
That is some bad.
No, baby, you can cover that up. I'm gonna go out here and do some yard work.
They're called home enthusiasts, and men in the category so that they prefer working in the yard to having sex. That would be 52% to 47%.
You mean to tell me you want to trim the bushes?
I'd rather pick up a hoe and dig.
Jay.
You mean a garden too?
Thank you, Mr. Free.
Well, that's what it says. I'd rather be in the yard with a
A garden tool.
Then they hit this.
I would, anything.
Okay.
Yes.
To have sex with your
I'd
mate.
rather be with ragweed than to hit that baby. I'm sorry.
They did a study on that.
That's very disconcerting.
Okay.
Bill.
All right. Man stabs his wife while sleepwalking.
Oh, this happens all
A
the time.
Phoenix, Arizona man has admitted to murdering his wife, asking to be acquitted by claiming he was sleepwalking at the time.
Yeah.
The 43-year-old man went on trial late last week for the 1997 murder of his wife of 20 years.
Yeah.
Now, his attorneys insist that while he may have appeared to be awake when his wife encountered him that night as he allegedly was working in the backyard on a pool pump, his brain was, in fact, fast asleep when he subsequently stabbed her.
How many times he stabbed?
44 times.
Yeah.
Donned a pair of gloves, dragged her to the pool, and then held her head under until she drowned.
All right, I was with him till he drowned her.
Then changed...
I can understand maybe stabbing her 44 times.
You can understand 44 times.
Sleepwalking. You know, you sleepwalk.
Changed his bloody clothes, stuffed them and the murder weapon into a plastic container. Put all of it in a trash bag.
He was really
And then hid the bag in the wheel well of his car.
Oh, man. Yes.
And hid the bag in the wheel well of the car. Now, the defense says that experts...
You're stabbing me. What am I doing?
I understand sleepwalking, but they're going to call some experts, plus his family and even his prison cellmate, to testify as to his sleepwalking history.
Wake up! Wake up!
You're stabbing me.
44 times.
Talk about nightmare.
Oh, my God.
Holding her head under.
Yes. You was asleep.
Changing the clothes.
And you mean to tell me this wouldn't have happened had they not been married 20 years? I guess that's what you're going to say next.
I don't know, Bubble Boy. I don't know.
Sleepwalking, going to stab and drown the woman.